What up everyone, it's your boy Xman87 here, bringing you another G.I. Joe Classified video, and what I have for you today is the G.I. Joe Classified Series Wave 1 Destro action figure review. Before I get into everything, if you could please leave a thumbs up, like rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Now with that said, let's take a look at Destro. Alright, so what we're looking at today is the running change Destro. They made two Destros, so the first few batches came with this oval on his head. So as you can see on the top of his head, he has this big oval, and this bugged a lot of people. I'm certainly not a fan of the way this looks, and the new one, the running change, does not have that oval. So that looks so much cleaner, so much smoother, and definitely a better look for this Destro. Other than that, there are no differences as far as paint or anything else that I've inspected. So taking a close look at the face sculpt, head sculpt, it is absolutely amazing. Definitely one of the best figures out of Wave 1 next to Snake Eyes. Oh man, this face sculpt is so sick. I love the eyes. The eyes definitely get me. They're black eyes with silver pupils. Reminds me of the 80s cartoon when he had those kind of eyes. You get some, texture and design on the chrome dome, so I really like it. If you lift his head up right here, you can see he has a choke collar there, and it has some studs, and he also has this gold chain, a red pendant right there. This collar piece is lovely right here, so it has like these lines kind of, imitating that of a Cobra, so that just looks so cool. And that was always a big design part of Destro's look. Looking at the rest of the body, you get what mostly looks like a black leather suit, and you get some like gray padded textures throughout. Even right here on the butterfly joint, if I move that back, and just to take a closer look at it, because my lights are kind of funky. So yeah, there you go. Really like how they kept that consistent. And you get some zippers right here down the middle. You get more gray parts right there on the lower torso, so that looks good. Then looking at the arms, they look real good. You get a seam right there coming along the bicep and some wrinkled textures throughout, so that looks good. Then you got these silver bracelets, gauntlets, whatever you want to call them. And I really like the red rocket missiles right there. That looks cool. It's not a separate piece. Well, at least removable. It's not removable. Get the hands, no alternate hands, just trigger hands, but there is a nice sculpt to them. I really like that. And both hands have that up and down hinge. And looking at the back, more gray padded texture. The lower body, you get this belt that's a separate piece, and it's connected to the holster strap right here, which you'll put in one of his guns, and that's in a nice red color. You get some red in the belt as well, and nice texturing along the pants. Look at that. On the side, you get that leather-like looking texture. Then on the inner thighs right there, it's a plain texture, but the way they keep the aesthetics throughout is absolutely beautiful. Get some, wrinkles there and some armored knee pads. Like everyone in this line has armored knee pads. You got the boots. It kind of looks tactical with a mixture of futuristic kind of looking boots. I don't know, it's kind of weird to explain it. Interesting design choice. There's a lot going on right here at the front too. I don't know if it's necessary. I wish it was more of these straps going around. Don't know how I feel about the boots. I don't hate them. Then looking at the feet, you get silver plates at the tippy toes right there. And then bottom of the feet, peg holes, serial number. And for accessories, he comes with this golden gun you see right here. And I don't remember the last time I saw a golden pistol. Probably in the old Nintendo 64 GoldenEye 007 game when James Bond had that gold PP7. Remember that? My 90s peeps will remember that. But yeah, easily fits in his hands. So he could shoot. This goes where that holster strap I showed you earlier. And it tucks in right there. Nice and smooth. So yeah, looks good. Then he comes with this larger blaster, which looks pretty cool. It's in an all black decal, and you get some red mixed in, so that looks good. You get a scope at the top. I don't have a problem with this whatsoever. And it fits in his hands easily, and unfortunately he does not have a storage spot for this. And I didn't try putting it on his holster strap because it looks a little too big and I don't think it would fit. And wow, I am so wrong. Look at that. It does fit. So yeah, that actually went in smoothly, a lot smoother than I expected. May look a little too big, but it is doable. Next up is my favorite accessory, and it's the communications briefcase right here, and this looks absolutely amazing. Has that nice heavy duty looking texture on the outside, and it's got the Cobra logo in red and black embossed right here, and a glossy style on the back as well. It's glossy but in a shiny black. And you got the handles at the top right here in a brighter silver. And you get these locks, and you can't open it. You just gotta untab this. And there you go, it lifts up. You get this keyboard, what looks like a screen right there. It's just in a bright turquoise looking color. Get the Cobra logo right there, so that's cool. And this looks to me like dollar bills. That's just weird. It should have like a sort of black strap right here, because I don't know, if it's like this, wouldn't they just fall off? I don't know. Unless it's meant to be. No, that makes no sense. Yeah, I don't get the design right there, but still cool nonetheless. And it just closes back up. And now taking a look at our Destro fully equipped, I gotta say, this is an amazing figure. I love that they pretty much kept to his classic design with these newer Joe designs for the classified series. And I'm a fan of the bulky stature that they gave him, because I always remembered Destro being a very, very muscular character. No complaints, man. I really love this figure. Now, to cover articulation with Destro, his head moves that far up, so really good. It moves that far down, there you go, and it swivels, and he has a great head tilt because of that ball jointed neck, so that is awesome. His arms move that far up, really good. Down all around, you got the shoulder rockers that move back and forth, shoulder swivel, bicep swivel. You got the double jointed elbows that move in that far, so slightly past the 90-degree mark. Not too bad. You got the wrist swivel and the wrist hinge. His ab crunch moves that far forward and that far back, but you got that ball jointed waist, so if you want him moving further down, there you go, and further back. You got the waist swivel, legs move that far apart, so he can basically get a full split. Really good. And you get the drop down thighs. His legs kick up that far, so really good. Kicks that back. You got the thighs that rock around, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and heel to the chrome dome butt. So this big guy can definitely move. You got the boot swivel, ankles move up that far, down that low, and you got the all around ankle pivot. Now for some comparisons, here is Destro next to a Cobra Trooper. Here he is next to the Arctic Mission Storm Shadow. Here he is next to his fellow Wave 1 Wave mates, Duke, Snake Eyes, Scarlet, and Roadblock. And finally, here he is next to a Cobra Commander in box. Review coming soon. Alright, and now to wrap things up, my final rating is a 9.5 out of 10. This figure is damn fine. He's almost a perfect update and one of the best updated looks for this line overall. The one thing you have to get right with Destro is the face. That's the most important feature, and Hasbro did just that. They nailed it here. Even better by giving us a running change without the oval on his head. The paint job is excellent. The sculpting throughout came out superb. The articulation is very solid. Out of the three accessories, the communications case is my favorite. The golden pistol is better suited for the Pimp Daddy Destro version, but the other blaster is reminiscent of his original one of the 80s, so I do very much appreciate that. Just felt he needed a few more accessories like alternate hands. But hey, I'm very happy with how he came out. He is a must-have for your Cobra collection and in any G.I. Joe collection for that matter. So now I kick it back to you guys. What do you guys think of this Destro figure? What other G.I. Joe enemies would you like to see next? My vote is for Firefly and Night Creeper. Comment below, let me know. So that was my review. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Link is in the description below. Get your G.I. Joe Classified Series figures at Big Bad Toy Store. Link is in the description below. Check out my website, xman87.com, to view my photo gallery and merchandise. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the pics at the end of the video. See you on the next review. Peace.